All right.
A couple of leftover vuvuzelas or whatever they are from the Olympics.
I had my starting lineup for the Seawolves a little discombobulated there. We've got a little change on defense. Balsafiore and Joseph will be starting on defense. Kind of interesting. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But we've got Sean Collins, Mike Cassiati, and Wes Hawkins will be the starting line. We've got Dan Cassano, Dan Lopes, and Eddie Montgomery on the second line with Sam Brewster, Nick Dureski, and Nick Barbera on the third line. We've got Brooks, Mariello, and Gervaisi, the newcomer Gervaisi, on the fourth line. So it'll be interesting how Stony Brook moves through the game. If they change all lines and they want to move through everybody on the bench, or they just keep it simple and rotate three lines for now. The bench is a little shorter for the Navy team that we talked about. They've got a couple of scratches tonight, but we're ready to go. Ernst is ready to drop the puck, and we'll kick off the 2012-2013 season. Here we go. And face-off, one back by the Seawolves, and that's back to Wilms, and he'll hold it behind the net. And that's Hawkins up the boards, quickly taken away, but now pushed out of the zone. And puck back in. Good hit by Chris Joseph. And now this is Balsafiore with the puck behind the net, back to Joseph. And Joseph's got it in the skates, up the boards, and Wesley Hawkins is squeezed off, not able to get it out. Collins is battling in there along with Hawkins, and back to the point, shot wide, and into the corner comes Balsafiore, lays a big hit on number 26.
Yeah.
That's Day. And now it's a pass out of the zone through the neutral zone, controlled by Day, and he'll shovel it back into the Stony Brook. There's a big hit in center ice there. We got a Navy player down. Balsafiore already showing his work, but throwing that big hit in the neutral zone.
Well, behind the play, Wesley Hawkins and Tom Keisel were going at it a little bit, and Mr. Keisel removed the little twig from Wesley's hand, and there was the ref was, of course, was looking over at this action over here, but we'll see what develops there. That's a direct result of that little hit that Keisel put on Wesley to welcome Wesley to the game.
Yes.
And Wesley Hawkins, one of those players you don't want to wake up and annoy. Now, with this little break in the action, I noticed during warm-ups a lot of the Stony Brook players were shooting up high. I don't know if that's a little...
maybe they know something?
About this, see if this goaltender goes down quickly, or either that or they just wanted to see if that part of their stick was working.
All right, face-off here. This is Dan Cassano, Lopes, and Montgomery facing off against... All right, this is a newcomer now behind the net now, number 5 for the Seawolves, Kevin Barry. All the way down and saved by the goaltender there, Mills, who holds it for the face-off. And Andrew Balsafiore got called for an elbowing penalty there. So the Seawolves are killing a penalty here. And face-off back to Lopes, and Lopes shoots it right back in. Cassano digging in deep there. And he's hot on the trail of Knopf. And Lopes again on the forecheck down low, making the Navy team think about it as they come up the ice.
Newcomers watching the game. Watch this fellow, Lopes, number 23 on the Stony Brook squad. He's got a beautiful set of hands.
All right. Back in the corner now, number 17 for Navy working that puck. That's Harrigan. And Harrigan's looking for the point. Number 5, he winds. Oh, he just takes a shot and passes it off. That's Knopf with the puck. Down low, Harrigan misses it and picked up here by Barry, trying to get control of it, unable to do so. Now off the boards here, Cassano picks up and circles down low. He throws it around the boards to number 4. That's Tizio, sorry. And another newcomer for the Seawolves.
Yeah.
And here comes Navy. That's number 22 breaking down with the puck, trying to make a move on to Tizio, unable to do so. And he carries it all the way around, back up to the point. Late comer in for is Fleming, and he shoots it down deep. And Stony Brook doing a good job killing this penalty so far. It's Foster up the boards, but his pass was picked off and backed off into the central neutral zone here now with Keisel now wheeling with the puck.
He can fly too.
And he's got some wheels. Yeah, he's coming in, and he's pushed off the puck there by newcomer number 26. That's a shot.
He wanted to tip it.
And it was a good opportunity there, but just couldn't collect. Heads across to the point now. Number 9, shot right on. A save there by Williams. Good save there. On a low shot. Drew a screen. All right. This is 19. Kane with the puck down. Pass it out in front. Did not go. And this is number 8 picking it up again. Shot right on. A save by Wilms. Keisel all over the ice in the first period. Yes. Wilms shutting him down.
Keisel comes out and faces him square up, chest high, and like you say, that number 8 on the Navy squad, Keisel, is flying.
All right, we're all even up now. Now we're up to Nick Dureski. It's Dureski, Brewster, and Barbera. This is a big line for Stony Brook.
Look at that.
Size of this line is huge. This is Miano on defense now with Joseph, as Joseph will probably play partners with a couple of different players. This is Sam Brewster with the puck. Backhanded to Dureski into the zone there. And he battles down deep. This is Brewster with the puck. Back behind the Navy net. Barbera now with the puck. Barbera controls it to Brewster. Brewster's trying to hold it, but he can't. And somebody went down there, but no call was made. So here comes Navy. And a weak shot right on goal. And Wilms will hold it, and we'll have a face-off.
Nick Barbera right out in front of the net, tapping his stick. Unfortunately, Sam Brewster couldn't get it out to him. But
good pace to the game so far.
Oh, man, this is good. They're flying.
We've got 16:38 left to go in the first period. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live, the Stony Brook Seawolves and the U.S. Naval Academy. Head-to-head. This is Sean Collins on the face-off for Seawolves. And that's Barry with the puck back behind the Seawolves net. That's Kevin Barry out to Sean Collins. He's got Cassiati breaking. Soft pass just off the mark. And Cassiati in the corner digging now. That's Wesley Hawkins with a backhand pass right through the neutral zone. Unfortunately, nobody home there. So Seawolves with the puck back behind her net. And it's Barry past to Hawkins, and Hawkins tried to get it up. We got a whistle going on here. And it looks like we got another penalty.
Oh, boy.
We've got, who's going in the box? Looks like number 29 for the Navy team. That's Thomas Buckley. Probably Buckley. I just probably...
But I saw an elbow signal, but well, the refs are staying on top of things. It started to get a little chippy there at the beginning.
Thomas Buckley. All right, just like the phonetic spelling.
Power play.
All right, back to Balsafori. Winds and shoots, and it's wide. Andrew got a lot on that shot, but it went wide. So down in the corner now, this is Collins digging hard. Collins comes up with the puck. Cross-ice pass hit. Shot was blocked by Barbera. Took the shot, was blocked by number 5. That's Connor Kearney. And now this is Barbera with the puck down low. And he passes it. He's picked it up behind the net. This is Barbera with it now. Right out to Cassiati. Cassiati bounces through at the top of the circle. Back to Cassiati down low to Barbera. Barbera's in. Pass across. A shot. A save.
Little tip. Holy smokes.
Good play by Barbera there. This is Andrew Balfour shooting again, and a save by Mills. As the boys get rough in front of that net. This is one of the things that Coach Garofolo told us. The boys are going to get dirty in front of the net, score some of those 80% goals.
Wesley sticking his nose in it, and he had 4 of those little, or would you call them tan sweaters? Or what color is that? Puce?
Yeah.
Chartreuse. And anyway, I don't think a hockey player likes to be called a chartreuse.
All right, 121 left to go on the penalty power play for the Seawolves. This is Sean Collins on the face-off. And Sean wins it back, and the Seawolves try to control it, but it pops over the stick of Balzafury, and it's picked up by Barbera. Cross-ice pass over to Hawkins, controls it in the skates, and up to Nick Barbera, who loses it in the neutral zone. And now the Navy team picks it up. This is 24. Lucas Stanley shoots it in. Oh, the pass was just left out in front, and Stony Brook almost falling asleep there. Was able to pick the puck up at the last minute there to save Mr. Wilms. All right, well, this is Hawkins now dumping it deep back to Collins behind the net. Collins is being harassed right out in front. Now Balzafury comes in. He makes the pass over into the corner to Hawkins. Comes back to Balzafury, over to Barbera, down to Collins. Collins doesn't let it go. Back to Balzafury. His pass is deflected off. Barbera does pick it up, shoots it down low. A trick shot right on, and a save.
30 seconds.
Collins goes to the net hard. Boy, am I liking what I'm seeing here.
30 seconds left on the penalty, and there were a couple of great chances there. I know the fans were asking for Balsafari to let it go, but
now Bill's made a nice save there, but he lost control where the puck was. It was laying under his pad, and Collins saw it. It was actually exposed, and he was just going to poke it right in, but the rest blew the whistle. So Mills good save and good call by the refs there. Back to the point, and Pat Foster keeps it in.
Oh, kept it in, linesman.
And this is Cassano now. We got 20 seconds left to go in the power play for the Seawolves. Cassano battling hard in the corner there. Here comes Lopes, and Brewster just laid in big time there. And there's another hit. Looks like the boys are hitting tonight, which is pretty good. This is Joseph over to Foster. Back to Joseph, who lets it rip. He scores with the whistle. We had a man in the crease, I think. They're going to wave it off. Joseph had landed that shot. That was
I don't know.
It was either goaltender interference or someone in the crease, but Joseph ripped that shot in the top of the circle into the net. Goaltender obviously screened, did not see it, so the faceoff will be outside the Navy zone with 14-16 left to go, 8 seconds left to go in the power play. But so far, so good for the Seawolves. And we'll see how we do. This is number 26. This is...
and we're even up, obviously.
All right, there we go. This is Dan Cassano now, carrying through the neutral zone. Pass through the middle. This is Lopes. Break it in. And what a save by Mills. He poked the stick out and took the shot away from Lopes as he was breaking in on a breakaway.
Head down, straight in on the net.
That's a line that's going to bring a lot of speed, a lot of excitement. Again, Lopes and Cassano played together last year a lot. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting line to watch this year. Yeah, I think so.
I think 2 on the power play and then 1 extra on that Lopes breakaway there.
All right, this is Cassano now controlling through the neutral zone. And Cassano carries and dumps in. Lopes after the puck, as well as number 29. That's Gervaisi coming in hard. This is Barry with a shot, and it deflected into the corner. And number 4, that's DeTizio, sorry. And DeTizio shoots it in. And back behind the Navy net, carried out now by number 26, Day. And Day through the neutral zone and picked off by Barry. Barry just dumps it through the neutral zone as Stony Brook goes for a change. And the puck goes back to Willem, and Barry will control it behind the net as he's being chased by 2. Good reverse pass here to his defensive partner. Good control on the puck here. Good partner movement with the puck back to his partner. And the pressure's coming on now, big time now with Navy. They're forechecking 2 men in, putting pressure on Stony Brook's defense, but they did a good job to get it out. Last year, they did not have as much luck with those types of plays, as you can recall.
Yes.
All right, now the puck is, Stony Brook has it. A shot right on by Montgomery, a save by Mills. And here comes
a little
Navy.
Awkward angle there, Ed, but why not throw it on net?
Sure.
That's good.
All right. Big hit there in the corner, and Balza Fury on number 19. That's Kane. Now up to the point there on the shot. Blocked and deflected. Oh, unable. Montgomery unable to take that pass over to...
Miscommunication.
Yeah. And pass out to the neutral zone. Montgomery tried to deflect it. It's picked up by number 26, Chris Day, who dumps in and chased down by Chris Joseph, who's being chased big time. And now he's been hooked, and there'll be a penalty here to number 32, Doug Dietrich, for hooking. What?
When Navy came out, they were all over the ice, and they looked like they were getting pretty good sight lines. And then all of a sudden, Stony Brook started hitting a few fellas, and they got a little flustered. Just recently, they seem to have gathered their composure. Now, maybe this penalty will throw them back into muck and mayhem for a while.
Seawolves have had actually a very, very good power play. Let's see how this one goes. They've got Cassano, Brewster, Lopes, and Foster and Joseph on the points.
It's interesting that they're using...
Back to Joseph, over to Foster. He shoots, slow shot, right on, and Mills saves it.
Yeah, the fellow goes right down, goes down almost immediately.
2 minutes tripping. Time of penalty. 11:41 remaining.
They called tripping on Dietrich.
2 for tripping.
2-minute penalty. All right, Cassano on the faceoff. Lopes and Brewster. And this is Brewster now controlling the puck behind the net for the Seawolves. And he throws back behind and missed this by Cassano. And the puck goes up to the boards. Foster's trying to keep it in, but it's shot out through the neutral zone. But it's going to be a hand pass, I believe. Or a high stick. It'll come all the way down.
Ladies and gentlemen, in between periods 1 and 2, please be sure to stop by our merchandise
Again, you're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. Thanks for joining us tonight if you're watching. We got a great crowd down here for the Seawolves opener. All right, this is
standing room only.
Dan Casano on the faceoff. He lost the faceoff and was picked up by number 7, who went unabated to the net. That's Dan O'Hare. Seawolves got to tighten up down low there. That's not a faceoff you want to lose, and not a shot you want to give up there. All right, back to the point. The Navy wins the faceoff, but Forster got it behind the net now, and we'll set up shop. Here comes Dan Casano, skating down the right side. Pass across to Brewster. He's in. Brewster shoots. Saved by Mills. Here's the rebound. And it's poked out. And there's a race for the puck. As here comes number 8, Oberlin. Oh, and Joseph caught him. Yeah. Chris Joseph with a great rush back.
He flies.
He's got some wheels, Chris. He can fly. So good play by Joseph to come back and save that play, as Casano now will carry again through the neutral zone, and we'll probably have to get off for a line change. He passes across to Cassiati. Cassiati's in, and he'll turn and set up over to Casano. Beautiful. Casano shoots the puck, and it's wide. It might have been deflected by the goalie, but I think he missed the net.
Nice
this is
pass.
Lopes now controlling the puck on the low boards and looking for options. And this is Lopes back to the point to Belzafury, who loses control of the puck as it bounces over the stick. Little chip pass to Cassiati. Cassiati controlling and trying to set up shop as Stony Brook goes for a line change.
30 seconds
left to go in that penalty, and Cassiati is hooked. This is over to Wesley Hawkins. Hawkins has the puck. He controls it. And he goes down lower, and he's looking for some options as well. Pass off to Barbera. Barbera back. Low shot by Balzafur, saved by Mills. Drew a screen, and he was able to pick it up. This is Wesley Hawkins now controlling the puck, and he's looking for his options. Back to Balzafur. Over across to Cassiati. Cassiati, cross-ice pass. Collins just missed. That would have been a great opportunity there, as now the penalty is up. And this is Barbera down low, controlling the puck. He's got 3 guys on top of him, and he still looks bigger. So now this is Barbera putting a lot of pressure on the defense here as Navy starts to break out. Number 10, this is Lutch. Actually, Lolo with the puck. And now Brooks through the neutral zone, and Brooks makes a move and gets around his defender and dumps all the way in.
Lots of rebounds sitting on the ice there, nice and fat and juicy from Mr. Mills.
Oh, there's a cross-ice pass that did not work. Now coming in, and a shot right on. Saved by Wilms. Wilms has been really good.
Yeah,
he's been tested, and he's made some nice saves. Breaking through the neutral zone here now. Number 29 coming in, and he's looking for a shot, and it's deflected into the corner. And he's still picking up the puck and still going. That's Gervasi with the puck, and he just shoots down, puts it back in the corner. And this is Brooks now on it. Brooks trying to dig hard. Gervasi back down there to dig it out. And Gervasi back to Brooks. Oh, Brooks just got leveled. Cross-check. Referee was swinging the other way. Did not see it. So, so we got guys that some potential penalties here. I see this is Mariello now with the puck. Stony Brook is putting some pressure on. I think we got a line matchup here that is working in Stony Brook's favor. As that line now skates off for the Navy. So Stony Brook got to keep an eye on that matchup for the future. Pass up to Barry here, and he can't control. And now coming in, number 8.
Soaps, Sam.
And he's leveled, knocked down, no call made there. The referee's letting him play a little bit. This could be an icing, but no. Nick Jureski outskated number 28, Fleming, to get control of the puck. Now this is Jureski controlling the puck. Back to Biano with a shot. It gets behind.
Oh, where is it? No, it's underneath Mr. Mills.
And it did not go in. Matt Miano with a little tricky shot there. Down low. Again, I think with guys in front of the net, the key is don't rip it hard. Just rip it low or rip it wide, right?
And get ready to pounce on that rebound that's just sitting there.
When you have traffic in front of the net, there's always that rebound goal potential.
Big as a Frisbee.
All right, Nick Dureski on a faceoff, and it's won back by Navy. That's number 7 who did a good job there or here, won the faceoff back. And here comes Navy now, breaking through the neutral zone. This is number 8, and he's bodied off. Nice play there by number 26. That's, we'll get his name. Not shot by Barbera. Good glove save by Mills.
Great glove save. Yeah, they're banging there. I've seen a lot of more stick work. Maybe it's I'm spoiled by the new laws on the pros, but it seems to be a lot of A lot of stick work tonight. Certainly a lot of holding. I don't know if it's the one referee that's missing some of it, but there were some nice, cute little bear hugs behind the net just before.
Yeah.
Thought it might be a slow dance ladies' choice. The face-off back to the point.
John Ambrose,
now, unfortunately.
26.
That's Mr. Ambrose going back now.
I must have missed him on my report here, so I apologize.
Here they come.
All right. Sonnenberg just offside.
Skinny line. Mr. Renew called. Who is over here? I think it was Eddie Montgomery. Jumped the gun ever so slightly. Got to get longer blades on them. Maybe speed skating blades, and he'll be onside. What's? Oh. Dan Casano getting. I thought he was getting thrown out of the face. No, they threw the Navy guy out. Okay, here we go.
All right, it's Casano on the face-off. Montgomery trying to control it, and he kicks it up, but Joseph can't get to it. But Joseph throws a nice check and puts the Navy squad off sides by doing so. Whoops. All right, puck goes back down. Bowser Fury now gets it up to Lopes, who just taps it through the neutral zone and shooting all the way in from number 24. But they were offsides. I think if that would have went in the net, that wouldn't have been a goal. Yeah. So let's see.
Stony Brook's getting a few more shots on goal now. They were outshot 4-0 at the beginning of the game, and now they're up ahead a little bit. Oh. Coach Garofalo almost just got beamed.
Yes, this is always a liability of being a coach on the bench, because you don't have a helmet and a face mask. But here we are with 6:27 left to go in the first period. We've got no score. Shots on goal presently, Stony Brook Seawolves with 9 and a Navy team with 7. I think and the face-off is won back by Navy. He has a cross-ice pass over to number 19, Kane, who shoots, and it's blocked. Picked up here by Cassiotti, who breaks in. 2-on-1 with Hawkins. Here, Cassiotti to Hawkins. Oh, and a nice save there by the goalie, Mills, who got across. Here's a cross-ice pass. And a low pass deflection down low. Nice idea there by Barry. Collins got a stick on it, but it just deflected wide. And now Navy breaking out with the puck, and it's not out of the zone. It's shot right back in by DeTizio. Back up to the point to DeTizio. He can't control. He has to go back to Kevin Barry, who dumps in and go for a change. 5:40 to go, first period. No score.
Nice backup by Kevin Barry. Little puck support.
All right, this is Navy breaking through. Number 7, shot right on goal. Good save by Wilm.
Yeah, Wilm comes out. He squares up his chest. He doesn't give you much to shoot at.
He's got some good fundies, as they say. I watch my buddy Keith Hernandez talk about fundies. He's got some good fundies, boy, I'll tell you. All right, face-off won back by Navy. And this is Reed in the corner down low. Unable to get it up to the point, but Reed controls the puck down on the boards and now loses it. And there's a cross pass toward the net and picked up by the Seawolves. And the pass was deflected down low there. Ambrose having some problems trying to get that puck out. A lot of pressure being put on here by Navy right now. Mariello now carries out. And Mariello across to Gervasi, who shoots in. Mariello picks up the puck and tries to get it up to the point, but it didn't get to Ambrose. And now Ambrose controls it again. Foster controls it back to Ambrose. And in the neutral zone, it's picked up by Reed. Reed dumps in and will go for a change. As we get down to 4 minutes and 35 seconds in the first period. Left to go. No score here. Now this is Dureski now screeching down the right side and losing control. Puck is turned over in the neutral zone as Dietrich took a dump in the neutral zone and he's back up on his feet. There's a bouncer and controlled by Wilms. And around the boards here now to Sam Brewster, who picks up the puck, and Stony Brook breaks out. This is Barbera skating in on the left-hand side, coming down. And he's squeezed it to the boards. And coming up with the puck now is Navy. A good play by Barbera, not try to knock it off the stick at number 24, Stanley. And down into the Stony Brook zone. Control here by Barry. Barry's got it now. Brewster's got it. Brewster controlling down low. And he's looking for some options to break out. And we'll cross over to DeTizio. DeTizio's having some problems, but he does get it out. This is Cassano now chasing it down, and the puck comes into the neutral zone. And coming in now is number 9 on a 2-on-1. Shot right on and a goal. Man. Dustin Orbaland with a sniper shot. Oh, they didn't call it. Clearly in the net.
Oh my.
Missed call there. So I guess we'll play on.
Interesting. We're not an official review squad here.
There's a goal.
Wow, what a shot, though. In defense of Mr. Wilms, Dustin Overland was coming in, and he had a winger on his left-hand side, so unfortunately...
all right, well, anyway, because this is such a fast game, we thought there was a goal there, but we could be wrong. So we'll call it a no goal and a face-off in the Navy zone right now. This is Cassano facing off for the Seawolves. And this is Eddie Montgomery trying to control it. But here comes number 9 again, Oberlin. Oberlin's flying in this game. He really showed us some wheels on that last play. Balza Fury now trying to control the puck, and he does over to Joseph. Joseph behind his net. And Chris Joseph skating out with the puck right now as a Navy player broke a stick. So it's almost like a power play. And Joseph just throws it in. Good play there to get it on the goalie and maybe get a loose puck.
He saw that stick go down, and credit to Mr. Joseph. He took advantage of one right behind that poor fellow. So.
Yeah. I think what happened on that play is I think the puck came in and out so quickly, it hit the corner of the net and popped right out.
It may have been a three-piper where it went up in the corner and hit the other pipe and came back out.
All right, face-off. Cassano back to Lopes. Lopes controls the puck. He gets down low and bodied off the puck there. As Navy is starting to pick their game up, as you said, Lear, I see it now. Navy seems to have their legs, and they're skating much better. Stony Brook's not hitting as much, and that's part of this game. This game has to be a constant game of hitting if you're going to be successful against a team with speed, and Navy has speed. Here comes Navy again with a pass opportunity there, and Lopes have to try to get there. He doesn't. That puck is won there by Navy, and Lopes trying to get it out again and not able to do so, but the puck does score it out. And this is number 28. He's pushed off the puck neatly by Montgomery. And here comes Cassano, unable to save the icing call as well. Take a break here with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go, Lear.
Well, it looks as though the Navy squad has got this beautiful cross-ice pass play down, and like on that almost, or the goal, non-goal, I think Mr. Williams was afraid of that cross-ice pass, and my eyes were going to that other winger, but we'll see what happens.
All right. Navy wins the face-off, and winning a lot of them all of a sudden. There's a trip there, but no call made. Just about 2 minutes left to go in the period here, and a little shift of the momentum is going in the Navy way. And this is Balza Fury now over to Cassiati. Cassiati with a drop pass to Collins, who is now skating in on left wing, on his off wing. Backhand pass right across the crease. Cassiati not able to control that pass, and this is Hawkins now coming in, and Hawkins is nailed. Hit hard to save that play was Wesley Hawkins, and Lucas Stanley back to Hawkins. He shoots, it's deflected by number 17 Harrigan and into the corner.
Looks like Wesley Hawkins is playing point an awful lot tonight.
Interesting.
I saw him on the power play, and
yeah. All right, now this is Barry controlling the puck over to number 4. This is DeTizio. DeTizio had a hard time controlling that puck, but this is now Hawkins controlling it back to DeTizio, and that puck hits Hawkins in the skates. That's not a good thing there. And now Barry gets it out to Collins, who comes in. And Collins on right wing is going to put one on, and a save by Mills. Good shot by Collins. Quick glove by Mills.
Now it's just Wesley Hawkins' excellent position play. He always fills in for the defenseman who gets caught up.
We've got 2 good goalies in this game tonight, making some big saves. We're definitely seeing a lot of rubbers so far. I mean, 11 shots for the Seawolves, 9 shots for Navy.
I know we had it in our pregame notes, but we didn't say it. But this is the only game in town, and the fans here tonight are getting a great show.
Yeah. Face-off won back by Navy. And that's number 25, number 6 Day. And there's a fight for that puck. Dureski going hard and chops the stick right out of the hands of the Navy player. And a shot right on, a save there. But it looks like we may have another call here. You got a possibility here that you got a Navy player not happy about something. That's number 7, Dan O'Hare, is getting escorted out of the scoring box.
Sam Brewster maybe thought his face was not as clean as possible, so he was giving him a little glove wash there.
Yeah. And Sam will go sit for 2 minutes, and the Seawolves will try to kill off the last 50 seconds.
Oh, they called it on him. Okay, well, he was...
he got a slashing call. He's the one who knocked the stick out of the Navy player hand. So here we are with face-off to the left of Wilm. 50 seconds left to go in the period, and one back by Navy up to the point. Shot right on, and a save by Wilm. And down low in front of the net, all alone, was Navy's number 18. That's Derek Frawley, who was setting up office right in front of the Seawolves goalie there. All right, this is Cassano on the face-off now, and Cassano tries to win the face-off, and he does, and then he lost it in a shot right on Wilm again. Jeez. Right between the pads.
Yep, no.
That's Dustin Oberlin with another shot, trying to beat Wilm through the pads, and Wilm rose to the task as the Seawolves make a change here. They go change their front line here.
And you pronounce it Detizio, huh? That's our new D-man here.
This is Hawkins on the face-off now. Oh, now he gets tossed out, and Barbera has to come in.
Rotate.
And Barbera tries to win it. He wills the puck to the boards. And that's how he did it. Now down low as Navy tries to set up their power play. That's number 18, Frawley, with the puck to the point, and across over to number 8, and that puck is deflected by number 4 and came out of nowhere from behind the net.
Yep.
And pushed away by Barry. Good play by Barry. This is to the point, number 28. The backdoor pass to number 18, Frawley, did not go. Back to the point to 28. Shot and a save and a rebound. And this time it's in the net. Yep. And we know it's in the net because it's stuck there.
Yeah.
So Navy,
8 seconds left in the period,
puts the power play goal home. Stony Brook just not able to get control and get the puck out, and Navy goes up 1-0 with 8 seconds left to go in the first period. That's got to hurt.
Some great saves, some great breaking up of pass, cross-ice passes, and unfortunately that one was just sitting right there and popped it right in. Yep,
Navy taking advantage, obviously playing some games, having some power play experience in live games, and Seawolves, again, this is their first game of the season, so we're looking at, maybe a little bit of growing pains.
Coach Garofalo is discussing.
Goal scored by number 18, Derek Frawley, assisted by number 8, Thomas Kreisel.
All right, face-off won by Navy and picked up by
2-1.
30. A shot right on after the whistle and right into the net, but it didn't count, obviously, because it was. But at the end of one, we got a score of 1-0. Navy up over the Stony Brook Seawolves, and it was a period, Lear, that I think kind of went up and down.
Yeah.
So we'll talk more about it when we come back in a minute or two.
Tale of two teams.
And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Lyra, we're in between first and second period. Almost a tale of two tapes, two games there. I thought when the Seawolves came out, they came out hitting, they came out aggressive, they came out, you know, like an intimidating team, and I think it kind of put Navy back a little bit on their heels. And then Navy started to get their legs going.
Right. It's almost like they tipped the ice the other way. But I did want to say that I think it's nice when all the advertising can live up to it and be true. This is one heck of a game so far.
Yes.
And I know this game was very well promoted on the radio and word of mouth and in the internet. And the fans are getting their money's worth tonight, that's for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely. And kudos to both goaltenders who were able to stop 11 shots from the Seawolves and 14 shots from Navy, who actually poured it on there at the end. You know, it's kind of interesting how, like you said, the tale of two tapes there. At one time, Seawolves looked really unstoppable, and then, you know, at times it looked like Navy was unstoppable. So it'll be interesting to see how the second period shakes out. Now that the Seawolves have one period under their belt, let's see exactly how we go from there.
It was almost the tale of two goalies, too, in terms of I don't think I saw one rebound pop out of Wilms, and I think I saw a rebound on every shot on Mills. So we'll see if the coach said, hey, you guys, look for some garbage to pick up there. A little kid named Esposito made a living doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so this is Collins, Hawkins, and Cassiati. No change in lines. And on defense is Balzafury. Balzafury, cross-ice pass out of the reach. And again, you got a fresh sheet of ice here now. The puck's moving a little differently.
Yeah.
And game speed, I can't stress it enough. You know, game speed is important. The fact that Navy's got 5 under their belt, Stony Brook doesn't have any, makes a big difference. You gotta get up to game speed quickly. And you gotta make every shift count, especially now because this is going to be a tight game with good goaltenders. Collins to the front of the net. He makes a nice move, and he's dumped.
Oh, he is just.
And we've got something going on right in the neutral zone here with Balzafury and number 8, Keinsel. Joseph is now involved in the process.
I noticed on a few of the little scrums there, the chartreuse sweaters just gang up on whomever's in front of the net. That might be just a game plan to get him out of there.
Looks like the Seawolves are going to be on a power play here as number 7.
O'Hare's
will be sitting in the bench, and he might get an extra 2 for mouthing off to the ref here. If the ref will call it, I'm not sure if he will, but
yeah, he's saying.
Yeah, it could be that he's asking for another player here because O'Hare went into the penalty box mouthing off, and that's going to cost them another player.
Yep.
Stony Brook will be up on a 5-on-3. Should be a 5-on-3.
Ref let them go loosey-goosey in that first period.
Actually, it's 5-on-4 for 4 minutes. So 2 minutes, sorry. Oh, misconduct penalty was probably called. All right, Balzafury over across to Cassiati now. And back to Balzafury. And he's controlling the puck. Cassiati, one-time shot. Saved by Mills. It's going to take a good shot to beat Mills. They got to set this up and try to get something fancy. This is Barbera. Get the puck to the net. Get some bodies there. Balzafury, low shot, deflected into the corner. And back out to the point to Balzafury again.
One high D here. It's an interesting setup.
Down low to Barbera. He slides one down and it's blocked. Barbera back out in front. Balzafury with the puck, and he gets over to Barbera. Barbera crosses down low pass to Cassiati, and he controls behind the net. In front of the net to Barbera. He just shoots into a body. Everybody's blocking the front of that net. You got to have to beat him on the side, down low. Balzafury controls the puck at the point, and over to Barbera as cross-ice pass back door, saved by Mills. The shot did not go outside. He shot it right into the Mills. Unfortunately, for Cassiati had the old outside of the net open.
Nice cross-ice.
This is Barbera coming in now. Barbera controls the puck, and he'll hang on to it and set it up. And this is Nick Barbera with the puck. Cross-ice pass over to Balzafury. Still on the ice. There's a cross-ice pass in front of the net. Kicked out. Nice play there. And now this is Hawkins turning and shooting, and this puck is deflected.
Another ankle save.
Down low here to Cassone. And back out, unfortunately.
Too many guys on the ice.
Too many guys on the ice. That could be a call here.
Oh, boy.
But they blow the whistle for an offsides, and the puck comes out.
Oh, the guy Pat Foster jumped over and did a quick count, and there looked like a lot of white.
Some of those guys are out there just bent over at the hips. They're out there for almost the whole power play and trying to make something happen, but it's not crisp enough yet for them. Now the Seawolves will be serving a 2-minute penalty.
Nick Barbera.
Nick will serve it.
Too many ice, I'm sure.
21 seconds left to go on the penalty to Navy. So I'll play a little 4-on-4 hockey right now. And face off into Stony Brook. Back to 24. Shoots the puck off, rings it off the post. It's Lucas Stanley with that low shot off the post. Nice save here again by. Another shot off the post. Navy's really bringing their speed to the game here. Stony Brook looks a little slow on their feet. And the puck is tapped out as now the Seawolves will kill for another 130. And controlled in the neutral zone by Navy now. And this is number 19, Kane, shooting all the way down and around. Joseph after it, and he pokes it out. Cassano trying to break out. This is Lopes coming in now. Lopes short-handed, comes in, he shoots. Saved by Mills.
Mills gave him that whole left side.
And all the way out, back out to the neutral zone, controlled by Joseph. And this is over to Barry. And down into the Navy zone. Chased down by Cassano, and now here comes Navy. And this is number 8, Keisel coming in. Keisel with the puck, and he shoots. And Keisel puts the puck in the net.
I thought that was another post.
And I think Keisel was Oberline was the other one, but Keisel shoots that puck high over the shoulder of Wilms and puts Navy up 2-0. Again, not sure if that was at the power play point, if the penalty ended. There's still a power play for Navy and able to capitalize on this. So Navy up 2-0 on the Seawolves. Seawolves got to get their game going, got to pick up their game, and got to put some pucks on the net. All right, and Navy controls the puck in the neutral zone, and this play is temporarily offsides. And back across, and back into the zone. And the Seawolves are struggling right now, trying to get that puck and trying to move it and trying to get some flow. They just can't seem to get some flow going. And making some tough passes and making some plays that probably they should be thinking twice before making.
Navy power play goal, scored by number 8, Thomas Kreisel.
This puck going all the way around the boards to Nick Barbera, who misses the puck here. The puck was not shot hard enough to be controlled there. It should be. And now Navy's just buzzing the net as Reed gets a backhander on net. And now Stony Brook will change up their lines and come out with Brooks.
That Navy goal by Keisel is just another reward for that fellow's. He's playing. He's back out there again. Now he's going to take this face off. He's flying.
Yep. And this is the Mariolo line with Brooks, Ambrose, and the shot right on. Trickles in. And and Wilms there for the save. Wilms, have got to give him some credit. He's a freshman coming in here, playing his first game for the Seawolves. He's been playing pretty well. Can't blame him on one of those goals. The second one he probably should have had. And this is going all the way down for an icing.
Yeah.
And Kreisel almost
I got a question.
Almost got past Ambrose there to negate the icing.
In women's hockey, is it still too many men on the ice?
It's a good point.
just dawned on me.
Have to bring it up at the next board meeting. All right, Mariello on the faceoff.
Title 9.
And here we go. Down the corner, back to the point to Ambrose. Ambrose controls, and Ambrose gets down deep. Brooks is knocked down in the corner, and maybe he's got the puck. This is Kreisel is buried into the corner there. Big hit by Mariello. That wasn't actually, that was number 6. Oh, boy. And that's that shot there. That's Kreisel. Kreisel's second goal in a row. He is flying.
Yeah.
You give the Navy player number 6 credit there for taking that hit and making that pass, getting out of the zone.
Yeah,
because that's what sprung that play.
That's that mentality in professional football where the end goes up and he knows he's going to get creamed the minute he catches the ball.
Yeah, I think the Stony Brook team is a little lethargic right now, and I think maybe a timeout may be in order.
Yeah,
because Navy just seems to think they own the ice here.
That's a good call. Coach Andy should.
I think we'll see what happens. Chris Joseph now controls the puck, and this is up to Barbera. These passes are got to be more on the tape. This comes Collins now, and he loses control. Back to Barbera. Back to Battles of Fury, who dumps it in, and Joseph keeps the puck in deep. Stony Brook needs to get one here. They got to change the momentum in this game. I think one goal will do it, but they got to get one. And back behind the net now, as the Navy's doing a good job controlling the puck even in their own zone, not letting the Seawolves get control of it. And that was an ill-advised pass there behind the net. And Wesley Hawkins trying to gather it, and unable to do it. Chris Joseph pinches in and makes a nice play. He got dumped. And here's Cassiati over to Collins, who somehow or another, that save was made by Mills.
Obviously, if the Stony Brook can pinch a goal in here, it would certainly lift their spirits and probably get them going a little bit more, but that goes without saying.
And the line to do it was on the ice. That's Hawkins, Cassiati, and Collins.
With a break in the action here, fans here in the stands are getting a big treat. A lot of folks are getting their picture taken with Rocky, the mascot. A lot of kids, of course, obviously eat him up, and he's a good sport, and he'll pose for pictures. And the Ice Girls are around selling raffle tickets. And here we go with the face-off.
All right, just outside the Navy zone, this is Cassano. He was just hooked, and apparently he's called, and I think the fact that he fell down, they made the call. I mean, there is a lot of stick work going on right now, and the Seawolves now have an opportunity. They need to capitalize on the power play. So I think Coach Garofalo knows this. He's going to put players out on the ice that can put the puck in the net. And this is our fourth power play opportunity here with no goals and only 6 shots on goal. So here we go, face-off, one back. And this is Pat Foster, controls down on the headboards to Lopes. Lopes with the puck. Lopes shoots the puck high, and a glove saved by Mills. It bounces off his glove up to Chris Joseph at the point. Chris Joseph with the puck. Setting up shot. Low shot down. He scores! That shot was deflected in by Cassano, I think.
I think so, too.
As he was skating across the front of the net, Chris Joseph timed that shot perfectly and off of Cassano into the net.
That was a beautiful play. Interesting, they had the 2 defensive back, and he was skidding across, riding that blue line, and he saw an opening, fired, and I think Cassano is going to get the tip on that.
We'll see. Chris Joseph with a great shot, but I think the tip or the screen may have been the work that got it in. Mills probably couldn't see it. All right, here comes the Seawolves. Cassano now skating in. Pass across. In is Montgomery, and a shot is a save by Mills.
Get him right back in the game.
Opportunity would have been awesome there to put one in. Mills rose to the challenge. All right, and the puck is dumped in here. You got...
Oh, boy.
They're giving it to Chris Joseph. All right, Chris Joseph gets a goal. First goal for the Seawolves. This is Lopes coming in now. And Lopes pass across Montgomery, too late to the party. Unfortunately, that pass should have been on the stick blade, and he should have been in. I don't know whether he got held up. All right, Chris Joseph. First goal for the Seawolves on the power play.
I guess just like in the pros, if Dan Cassano actually tipped that, he'll
later on the goal will be changed. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think nonetheless, Cassano made the great play by getting in front of the goalie and creating the screen.
Yep.
Which is something they're going to need to do going forward in this period and the rest of this game, because Mills is making some. He's seeing the puck like a beach ball. All right. This is Barry now. Cross-ice pass over here to DeTizio. And here comes DeTizio, who shoots in. Mills controls it behind the net. Up the boards, Derisky. And this is Brewster now, and he's pinched off. Oh, Barbera.
Sticks go flying. There's a yard sale going on down there.
Sam Brewster, who doesn't have a stick.
Oh.
So Sam's got to get his stick.
He can take two guys
Barbera
out.
controlling the puck on the boards, doing a great job doing that. And Mills holds it.
Thank you, Mills.
For whistle to blow and breaking the action. I'm surprised the goalie held the puck there.
Yeah.
With a Seawolf player without a stick. But nonetheless, face-off to the right of Mills. 12:05 left to go in the second period. We got a 3-1 score, Navy on top. All right, face-off one back, and Stony Brook digging deep. This is Mariello now, and he's holding the puck down low. Digging for it is Brooks. Brooks trying to win that battle, and not able to do it. And now we have another penalty coming. Looks like we got these boys battling pretty hard.
Yeah, that might be against Stony Brook.
I have a feeling it's going to go against. Maybe not. Could be wrong.
He's skating right to the
Kreisel's going to the penalty box.
Oh, look at that. I thought
cross check.
Thought Stony Brook had possession there.
Yeah,
I didn't know why he blew the whistle.
There was a cross. There was a cross check.
There was this.
All right, Stony Brook now. Another power play. Here we go. You got Cassano, Brewster up to point to Foster, who controls. And down low to Cassano. Cassano now backhand pass to Lopes. Lopes, nice move around. Down low to Cassano. Cassano controls the puck to Joseph again. He shoots right on. Save. Loose puck. Back up to Foster at the point. Cassano shoots it all the way around. And we've got a delayed, another penalty coming to Navy.
Here we go, 2 men.
Stony Brook will go up 2 men now on a 5. Will be a 5-on-3 for 141. And what I'm seeing now is a little spark in the Seawolves.
Yeah.
You know, little I can do it type of spark.
One more goal, and now they'll smell it. I mean, it's.
And they're keying on Chris Joseph for coming down from the point and finding him as being the go-to guy on the power play, which is opening up the ice for the rest of the guys, and that's good. All right, face-off, one back. Foster at the point, fakes the shot, then he shoots, and it's into 2 players. Blocked down in front there. Good job by the Navy to shut that play down. This is Lopes now. Crossover to Foster, back to Joseph at the point. Joseph over to Cassano, and he didn't get all of it. He ripped it, but he did not get all of that shot. All right, pass across. Cassano shoots! Oh, and it skips wide as the net comes off the moorings. No changes here because the goalie knocked the mooring off the net.
Big chunk of time here for Stony Brook to get right back in the game.
Stony Brook has a great opportunity here, as they cannot change because the goalie knocked the net off the mooring, so there's the Navy's not allowed to change. So Stony Brook comes out with a fresh set of 5, and you got the same 3 on the ice for Navy. Let's see what Stony Brook can do. Back to Balzafury at the point. This is Cassiati. Back to Balzafury. Balzafury back to Cassiati. He shoots! A shot right on. The puck is loose. Nick Barbera unable to get his stick loose. And this is a pass over to Barbieri. Over to Balzafury. Looking for Collins in the slot. Can't get it. Rebound! Hawkins! Wesley Hawkins with the stick down on the ice. Smart play by Mr. Hawkins. Puts that puck in. We got a 3-2 game. And slowly but surely, Seawolves are making their way back.
Just what this team needed. Not only what this team needed, it's just what Wesley Hawkins needed. That's his first little bit of noise since the tail end of last year. It was great.
And it's the second power play goal in a row for the Seawolves on 5-on-3, which they still have 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go in another power play. So we've got a game once again. Seawolves have woken up. The power play has brought them back to life. But let's see if they can break through again. And this is Hawkins trying to kick that puck down and picked up by the Navy. Sean Collins, nice play in the neutral zone. Over to Balzafury. Soft pass to Hawkins, who shoots all the way down and around. Missed by Mills. Cassiati in on a forecheck. And now behind the net here, Cassiati's trying to win this battle. All right, and picked up here by Hawkins now over to Barbera and Cassiati to Collins, a shot right on, and it hit him in the mask.
Hit him in the head. Right.
Mills makes the save. Mills makes the save with his face.
Yes. Unfortunately, Mr. Scoreboard is a little behind this the tally here. It's really 3-2. Those of you who are looking at
Uncle.
We're correct, but in the arena here.
Uncle Jim's got a lot going on down there.
Whenever you guys are ready for the first trivia question for this year.
We're getting there.
Want to do that now?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, here's your question, folks. What year was the Naval Academy founded? And it's a multiple choice. You can pick A, in 1776. John Paul Jones said, man, I need a place to train my boys. B, 1845. At the time, West Point cadet Robert E. Lee said, we better start a Navy. Or C, 1941, right after Pearl Harbor.
All right, we'll have to think about that one now. As the puck is now behind the net of Navy and chased down by Sam Brewster, puts a big hit on a big guy, number 24, Stanley Lucas. And a shot right on!
Oh!
All right, we're back.
If you get in the way, I'll hit you.
Before the start of the third period, we had some Seawolves alumni up here.
Oh, it was great.
Leah Leary having a great time doing some interviews with some of the players that have left the organization but are still actually in school doing masters and different things. Jason Arrow, Brian Elfont, Chris Housel, the old net keeper there. All right, here we go. Started in the third period. We got a 4-2 game. The Seawolves down by 2. Pisano on the faceoff for Seawolves. And back across Tizio. Tizio gets through the neutral zone and now back in and stretches out past Kreisel. Kreisel is all over the ice. Stony Brook needs to be aware of him because he could really cause some problems. Right, Casano shoots down all the way around. Cassiati goes down there, but Mills cuts it off. And now this is Hawkins down in the corner. He's dumped. And puck comes up to sideboards and shot all the way around. And maybe having a little bit of trouble controlling it, and they just will get it out of the zone. Now Reeves pass. Nice little kick pass there by number 18, Frawley. And this is Kreisel coming in, throwing an elbow right in, and he's getting called for that. He's not getting away with that one. That one's getting called. The referee was right on top of that one. Kreisel throwing the elbow as he made the shot. And now as the goalie goes to the bench, Stony Brook comes out with the extra man. And up the ice comes Dan Casano. Cross-ice pass to number 5 coming in. And he shoots the puck off the side. And all the way out of the zone. It'll be touched up by Navy. And the Seawolves will go on an early power play.
Here we go. That's just what they need.
18:52 left to go in the third period. And the Seawolves will go on the power play.
Needless to say, it was good. Did they get something in here? It's right back to the beginning. I have to really just point out that that excellent soccer move was by Derek Frawley.
Yes.
And Derek Frawley is from the hometown of all my in-laws, Minnetonka, Minnesota.
Awesome.
So if his people are listening, go down to the in-law. My father-in-law's house, he's got a keg of beer in the garage.
Chris Joseph with a shot with Sam Brewster setting up office in front there, creating such a screen. All right. Now, Joseph does a good job controlling that puck and blowing all the way down by knocking it down. And Stony Brook will now regroup in their zone. And up the boards, Casano unable to control the puck. Back down to Chris Joseph, who will pick up and skate up the ice. There he goes. Navy goes for a quick change, and Joseph is zooming in. And Chris Joseph pulls up at the half boards, and he now looks for help and able to get that puck over to Lopes. And trying to control. Now Lopes has it. Lopes puts one on. Save, rebound, loose. It's still loose. And now another shot. Another shot is loose in front of the net. And a chance there. Mills doing a good job spreading out, not giving Stony Brook a chance, but that puck was loose for quite a time. This is Montgomery trying to make a move with the puck and unable to do it. There was great defensive play there by 34.
Tried to fake him out of his boots, Franklin couldn't get him to go for it.
And again, the Seawolves unable to capitalize on the power play so far.
Mills with another rebound. That puck was as big as a frisbee. He was hanging out there.
Here comes Montgomery now, coming in. Cross-ice pass in front of the net to Cassiati. Carries around, and he's dumped off the play, and that puck goes all the way down. 36 left to go in the power play for Stony Brook. Balza Fury controls behind the net. And we'll begin skating up, and again, missing the pass on the mark and not getting the puck where it needs to be. Basil Fury now skating up with the puck and being chased down. There's a nice backhand pass to Barbera. Barbera comes in, and Barbera takes a cross-ice pass to Hawkins right on the tape. Cassiati unable to control it. Backhand pass to nobody. Squirts to the boards. Basil Fury tries to keep it in, and we got a hand pass, and the pass will go face-off will go all the way down. We're outside the zone there with 5 seconds left to go.
5 seconds.
Stony Brook unable to capitalize on the power
coming
play.
all the way down.
Yeah, it's a...
Fortunately.
And no changes as the stoppage was caused by the Seawolves. So we are face-off to the left of Wilms, and that's number 18. That's Frawley on the face-off, and Hawkins before the Seawolves. That puck is shot right out. Now Cassiati on the dump out was actually almost, I wouldn't say hanging, but he was deep. And now controls the puck. Right across. Oh, and Barbera unable to connect. It would have been an easy tap-in. Barbera, nice play to keep that puck in. This is Hawkins now to Cassiati. Too long on the puck.
Yeah.
Unable to get that shot off. That should have been a bang-banger.
Yeah.
All right, now this is Kreisel coming in. Kreisel's going to hold that puck until he finds Reed. And that pass is blocked. Reed with a low backhand. And it's saved by Wilms. And this is Barbera now skating out with the puck. He's got Hawkins skating hard to the net. Barbera coming in to Hawkins.
There we go.
The backhander unable to get that pass across, and two players collide.
It's almost as if Mills, when he's setting up, he spreads out. It's almost like a Komodo dragon. It opens up his whole body, and like you said, he was I can't remember the Seawolf that just took a little too long on the puck there. Yeah. If he had banged it immediately, that goal, he was not set up.
And we had Reed, Tommy Reed, banging into the goaltender Mills, and they both look like they're a little banged up. Reed especially is going to the bench. He's shaking his hand and his knee, and Mills looks like he's a little dazed as well. So I wonder if Stony Brook recognizes this and what they'll do to put some pressure on. And a high clear off the glass. Joseph picks up the puck and misses Brooks on the pass in the neutral zone. And we're going to have a penalty here. And Ian Mariello is going to go off for 2 minutes or Brooks is going to go off. Someone's going to go off for an elbow or a rough. He gets Mariello.
Oh, boy.
And this is not good for the Seawolves being down by 2 goals. And especially with the power play connections that the Navy has made this evening.
Yeah, and guess who they got out there? They're 7, 8, and 18.
Frawley.
And they put the Minnetonka boy out there, Mr. Frawley.
Pass across. There's a shot right on us. Saved by Wilms.
Bing bang passing. Oh boy.
Lopes picks up
Just
the puck
guy
in the
you
neutral
want
zone
to break out.
and unable to connect to make that play. Oh, he's elbowed into the corner hard. Down goes hard goes Lopes. And now the Navy's setting up, and they're looking for that backdoor play as Kevin Barry's watching very, very intensely on number 18. Now comes in, shoots. That's a gimme.
That was a beautiful play.
It's a gimme. It's the backdoor play. The defenseman has to take the player. The goalie has to take the shooter. And that is that wasn't a good play there.
Kudos to Keisel for keeping his head up, looking, and he just saw the guy standing there all by himself and said, "Here you go." Keisel
is a smart hockey player. He's not just a good hockey player; he's a smart one, and that separates the men from the boys, as they say.
Yeah,
you know, he's not only can shoot it, but he also knows when to make the pass. And by the defenseman committing, he opened up the opportunity, and the goaltender could not save a puck that's behind him. And I don't mean that as a pun. That's just where the shooter was. He was behind him.
Right.
All right. Stony Brook's got a big mountain to climb now. 3 goals down with under 15 in the third to go.
Navy power play goal, scored by number 18, Derek Frawley. Assisted by number 7, Daniel Alvear. And number 28, Aaron Fleming. Time of goal, 15:03 remaining, third period.
All right, puck around to Chris Joseph, and he'll set up behind the net. And out comes Joseph. And there's a cross-ice pass to Barbera, who's unable to handle it. And I see a little bit more of a neutral zone crunch going on by Navy. They're not giving the Seawolves that neutral zone area that they got. Shot high, deflected off the blocker by Wilms. This is Brewster now controlling the puck and controlling the play down in the low boards. And back around the net, Cassano now chases after, but Joseph gets there first. And up the boards comes Brewster. Brewster makes a move around, and he's just completely mugged.
Okay.
And Sam gets up wanting to know who did it. He knows who did it because he's already in the penalty box. So Sam is not happy about that as the stick came up and got him high. As he...
I know Sam's a big one to corral, but somebody should just grab him and say, sit down, we got him in the...
Save that energy for the game. You're going to need every bit of it.
He came up looking... Well, that last goal was by the aforementioned Derek Frawley. I wish every time I spoke about a Stony Brook player he scored. We just finished talking about Mr. Frawley.
All right, well, Sean Collins on the faceoff, and he's going to be tossed, and Cassiotti comes in to take it. And puck is won back by Navy, but it's picked up by Stony Brook. Bowser Fury's coming in, but he can't control the puck.
Man.
Bouncing off a stick. Barbera had a great opportunity there. And the puck is shot out into the Seawolves bench. They can't change him. They really shouldn't change him. They created the stoppage. But the ref seems to be letting it go.
Yep.
All of the changes he stopped the last time when the stoppage was made. All right, face-off back to the left of Mills. And Collins trying to win it, but it won back. But Seawolves are on the puck, which is a good sign here. Battling hard behind the net. Barbera trying to get it out. The puck just would not go. We got Hawkins back playing defense, and this puck goes into the paraphernalia of Wilms, and he finally finds it and makes the save. But the face-off, nonetheless, will be in the Seawolves zone with the Seawolves on the power play.
Nice red pads on Mr. Wilms.
All right, this is Wesley Hawkins being tossed and Sean Collins on the faceoff now. And Bowser Fury tries to win that and unable to get it, but Navy plays it out of the zone and back to kill some time.
Yeah, smart.
And the forecheck is coming hard, and the Seawolves are just, I don't know, they're just waiting for that forecheck to come in, but they're back up on the hunt now. Wesley Hawkins dumps it in, getting squeezed off hard by number 24, big guy. Hawkins with the puck, shoots it, finally, right off the pass, but high and wide. Bowser Fury with the puck, down low, and that puck is deflected wide and all the way down. Seawolves will go for a change. And 45 left to go in the power play. Shots on goal right now, 27 for the Seawolves, 23 for Navy. Navy up by the score of 5-3. Cassano with a nice move around Kreisel. Over to Hawkins, back to Cassano. He wheels it all the way around.
One guy on the boards here.
Lopes with the pass across to Montgomery. Just shoots a weak one toward the front of the net. Hawkins unable to get to it, but picks it up now. And then tries to dump it to the point to Joseph.
Seconds.
Joseph does a great job keeping it in. He passes it down low to Lopes. Lopes going back behind the net now. And looking for someone to get the puck to, but just an ill-advised pass here. Back to the point to Montgomery. Deflection right over the top of the net. What an opportunity there, and the goal unfortunately did not go in. Right over the top of the net. Shot wide. This is Reed with the puck down low, and he loses it to Joseph. Joseph throws it around, and unfortunately Barry not able to get to it. Barry coming all the way up to the top. There's no forward up there. Now this is a pass out to Vinny Lopes. Vinny Lopes coming in with speed. He shoots. Saved by Mills. Vinny Lopes needs to put that puck another foot higher, and that should be a penalty. That was a hog tie right there. But Vinny Lopes needs to put that shot another foot higher. That puck is in the net.
Yeah.
Most goalies will go down and take away everything low, but they don't take away the top. And that top was open there. Mills played it well. Dumped all the way in there. Down in the zone by Matt Luck. And it's picked up by Pat Foster. I haven't really called Pat's name a lot tonight.
No.
And then down to Ambrose, who backhands it around the boards. And that's an ill-advised play there. That pass was deflected dangerously. And now the puck has been knocked into the zone. This is Brooks battling deep, and he's unable to get there. And backhanded out. Nice bounce for the Navy. Big hit there by Ambrose. And Pat Forster back to get the puck, having trouble controlling it. Cross-ice pass almost picked off. Picked up by Stony Brook. Dureski now carries that puck in. And he's hauled down. There'll be a penalty there.
Oh, boy.
I think Navy is taking it for granted that they can prevent a break-in maybe by taking the penalty. I don't know. But Stony Brook Seawolves have scored all their goals on power plays.
Well, is this a good time to maybe answer that
yes.
second period? Okay. We asked you, well, what year did you think that the Naval Academy was founded? And you had three choices. Just off the top of my head, I think it was 1776, 1845, and 1941. I gave you a little misleading clue saying Robert E. Lee, the West Point attendee at the time, called for it. It's not that, but that is the year, 1845, Naval Academy. Founded on a 10-acre plot down in Maryland. And within a very, very short time.
And Seawolves are back on the power play here, but having a heck of a time trying to get that puck out of the zone. Navy is coming hard. Look at this play. Unfortunately, that was a hit from behind, and I think the referee is going to have to make this call because this is an injury now that has occurred to Wes Hawkins.
Yeah.
And it was a real blatant hit from behind. It should be a 5-minute penalty.
As much as I'd love to see the personalities of their faces on a play like that, I'm so glad he's wearing a cage.
Yeah, I mean, he went head first right into the boards on a hit like that. That is a blatant hit from behind. It looks like the Navies were shot out of the cannon, so to speak, on this penalty kill. But the bottom line here is that was an intent to injure penalty. And that should be called. He should be gone, and I think he is gone. Yeah, it's a 5-minute major, probably for sure.
Doug Dietrich,
but it's
the captain.
But Stony Brook should wake up here because you know what? The reason why that player got hit like that is because he wasn't going to the puck with speed and he wasn't going hard, and that's the difference between playing the game. And the fact also that he was maybe not taking a good angle on the player, but the player doesn't expect to get hit from behind. That's the problem. But the other side of the coin is when you're playing this game and you're going after a puck, you're live game. You need to get there. You can't lollygag getting to a puck. You got to get there.
Doug Dietrich, captain of Navy, removed
just
from the game.
Just a very, very ill-advised. And they need to put somebody in the box to serve that major. There's somebody in the box serving a penalty already, but they have to put somebody there when someone's going now.
Admiral Fox, the coach of the Navy, there is
number 21 will be Curtis Bollinger, who probably did not see a lot of ice time.
No, I haven't even heard you say his name.
So Lopes has the puck now, and he's got it over to Casano. And Seawolves can score at will here for 5 minutes if they want. So this game could turn very quickly, but they got to make it count. I mean, you got one of your top players that probably, is very close to having some kind of a head injury. But if Wesley Hawkins comes back on the ice, he's a trooper. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm hoping it was just wind. He was he looked dazed. Hopefully it was just a.
All right, that's the Seawolves with the puck. And and Lopes is just not making the play. You got guys down in front of the net like Sam Brewster. You got to get the puck down low. Use his screen.
Yes.
Time's wasting away here. You got a 5-on-3. You got 2 men down. And it should be quickly ripped. There you go.
That was beautiful.
Pat Foster makes the great play. He makes the great play because number 5 goes down. He waits for him to create the screen, and he lets it rip, and he beats the goalie.
He looked. He saw a space right between the wickets, and boom, right through the defenseman's legs.
Good job by Pat. Like I said, we didn't call his name much tonight, but that was a big one.
Yeah. So that's one. 5-3 right now, folks. Still 4 minutes on that major.
Coach Garofalo's getting all fired up behind the bench. Wants his guys to play harder and step their game up. All right.
Wesley Hawkins is back out. Skating pretty nicely.
Now, the one thing the Stony Brook players have to do is they got to play clean here. They can't take a penalty here.
Right.
You got the penalties. You got it in your favor right now. Now you got to make them pay for it. Don't take anything stupid.
Wesley getting mugged in front of the net.
Back to the point. Oh, and that skipped off the crossbar. And Mills goes out to get it aggressively.
Yes. They look like a highlight player there.
All right.
Assisted by number 25, Sam Brewster. Time of goal, 9:05 remaining, third period.
All right.
Fantastic.
Still plenty of time left to go. All right, back to the point. This is Balzafury, controls the puck. And over across to Cassiotti, who dumps behind the net to Hawkins. Hawkins sweeps it back across to Barbera, back to Balzafury. Pass across, one-timer by Cassiotti, not hitting the net.
Yeah.
And this is Hawkins now trying to battle it, going after it is Collins. Barbera gets in deep. Collins,
that was a great.
Wesley Hawkins' stick is being held by number 5. He's holding his stick.
Connor Kearney was manhandling him on that cross-ice pass, too.
Yeah, this is Balzafury now controlling it. Back down to Barbera, who comes in. He's got Cassiotti back to Barbera. That give-and-go play was not there. All right. It's Cassiotti now trying to control the puck here and does a good job coming up with it. Down low. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, off the post. Barbera unable to connect. And a shot right on, and it missed.
They just want to dump it out.
Seawolves got the pressure going on. They got to keep the puck in the zone. This is what they got to do to keep the play on. Keep the pressure on as the time is ticking away here. What you didn't want to have happen happened, and they took the bait on it, and it took just one push. And Sean Collins, I'm sure he's saying to himself, damn.
He was playing great up to that point,
He's not that type of guy you ever get to see in the penalty box, ever. You know, he's not that type of player. Sean's a very smart player, very good player, but unfortunately one little extra hit.
Now the
face-off to the right of Wilms. And 7:34 left to go. Still a lot of time left, and we still, we're still even up on the power play. It's 4-on-4.
Look at him go.
And there's a little bit of holding going. Nice shot on there by Lopes. Getting that shot off, being mugged all the way in.
Yeah, he was being ridden.
Yeah. And if you watch certain players, like you watch Kreisel, it's the same way. He uses his stick very, very aggressively, and effectively, because he's not getting called. All right. Lopes unable to keep it in. This is Navy coming in 2-on-2.
Yeah, this is that 8 and 9 forward line, Overland and Keisel.
All right.
Here we go. Come on, boys.
This is Cassano now skating down with the puck. And he makes a nice move.
Gorgeous.
Comes in, shoots.
Up high, yeah.
And a save by Mills. Good move there by Cassano.
That one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce tonight's 50-50 winner. So
I don't. I watch Vinny Lopes go, and I know a lot of people don't think of Mike Bossy as being a very strong man because he was reasonably frail looking. But Vinny Lopes reminds me of a young Mike Bossy who was very strong, and you knew that every other guy was leaning on him. He still managed to score. So
yeah,
hopefully Vinny Lopes and Mike Bossy will share a few other things in common.
This is Tommy Reed trying to come out with the puck, and he muffed it. All right, and a good move there. And a nice squeeze off there by Dureski. Back to get it is Barry. And Barry backhands it to DeTizio.
Haven't
seen them on the ice in a while neither, but there they are. Trying to make a play. DeTizio, nice move here to get around. Puts one shot on, and Mills makes the save. Dureski's getting the stick way up high. We have a penalty here. Yeah, we do. Tommy Reed's going to go for 2 minutes.
Around
probably a high stick call. Finishing his check, but stick coming up high. That's right. As our producer says, players must be responsible for their sticks. Alrighty.
All right.
4-on-3 for 32 seconds, and then a 5-on-3, and then for 58 seconds. So the Stony Brook Seawolves, again, got to capitalize here. Got to make things happen.
A lot of math flying around this.
Yeah, absolutely.
This.
Oh, and all the way down. That's going to kill some time. Coming back to get his Bells of Fury.
Number 27, Tommy Reed. 2 minutes by sticking. Time of the penalty.
And here comes Hawkins down the left wing. Pass to Bells of Fury, and his pass goes wide of Foster. Just barely stayed in the zone. This is Foster now controlling the puck. Down to Cassiati. Cassiati over to Foster. One-shot timer by Bells of Fury off the foot.
Stephen Knopf. He knocked it right out of the Carina.
Bells of Fury got all of that one when he took it. And Knopf connected with his foot. All right. Defensively, we got Bells of Fury and Barbera.
From
Hawkins and Cassiati.
Minister of stating the obvious, the next goal is a big one.
Yes. The next one is a big one. All right, this is now Bells of Fury to Cassiati. And now we have an extra man on the ice. Bells of Fury with the puck. He shoots it. The rebound. It was deflected. And had the goalie go in two different directions. Bells of Fury now crossed to Cassiati. How did that puck not go in?
I don't know.
I think the pad stopped it. The puck was just low enough so it hit the pad.
I'd like to see Wesley Hawkins' stick after this game. I bet you it's all nicked up and scraped and stuff because they are just hacking at him, lifting, pulling.
Navy is hanging in there right now, guys. I would have to tell you this. They're hanging in there. The penalties have killed them, but Stony Brook is putting the pressure on. But they need to move that puck and get that puck in the net. Oh, too much passing, boys. Just shoot the puck. I mean, I like the passing, but it's got to come a point in time. You got to shoot it.
Oh. 15 seconds on the 5-on-3.
And now, you know, the Seawolves have got to get this puck in the net. They got to find a way. Got to find a way.
Right.
Just shoot it one time. It don't. Oh, look at that.
Smokes.
Look at that. Sean Collins with a sniper on the backhand, and Mills makes that save. Wow.
1 second left on the 5-on-3.
And Sean got that backhander off pretty good.
Yeah. Got it up.
Mills doing a good job out in nets tonight for Navy. Navy's winning games, and I guarantee you their goaltending's been a big part of it. All right, Cassano. It's still a 5-on-3 now. Yeah, 1 second. Now 5-on-4. Pat Forster with the puck to Lopes. Back to Forster. Forster rips it. Oh, and just wide as he had Cassano break it to the net.
Yeah.
And all the way down into the Seawolves zone. Back together is Pat Forster. 19 seconds left to go. Whoop, losing that puck. And Chrysler in on that forecheck. But now they beat and they come up. This is Montgomery with under 10 to go in the power play. Sam Brewster trying to control the puck on the half boards, unable to do it. But now a good play there by Foster over to Montgomery, who rips it just wide.
Going to short side.
Trying for the short side of the net. Oh, and
manhandled off the bench.
And he was mugged.
That was an interesting little change coming out of the penalty box. That guy jumped the boards pretty quick.
Yeah, he got right on top of Pat Foster. He got jumped is right. So the Seawolves, unable to take advantage now, are going to have a real tough fight with under 4 minutes left to go and having to do it full strength. Cassano trying to win that battle low, and pucks are bouncing off the Seawolves stick and not getting those bounces that they got early in the game. There's a good check there by Pat Foster standing up a player. Sam Brewster again playing hard, bouncing his player off the stick, off the boards. Sam battling hard. Seawolves are just losing the battle down low because there's probably been a lot of rested. There's probably been a lot of rested players.
Sam.
Yeah. So now the Seawolves are going to pay the price because
getting tired.
They're tired, and that was not a good penalty to take here with just over 3 minutes left to go.
I know a lot of people think of Stony Brook as mathematics, medicine, physics, and science and stuff, but they do have a very good reputation in terms of arts and graphics and things like that. And so any artists there at Stony Brook listening to the broadcast, check out Sherry Kuntz's media guide for the Navy hockey team. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Hopefully we can do something like that for the Seawolves.
Wonderful. All right. Up to the point. Now over to the half boards is Kreisel controlling it down low. And he makes his move to the net. Joseph is right on him. Back up to the point. Back up to the point. Now down low. Back down. Turn number 7, O'Hare. O'Hare down low. Kreisel picks up behind the net. He's knocked off by Ambrose. And Kreisel still has the puck. He goes to the net. Oh, trying to shoot one off an ankle there. And the Seawolves trying their best, and the puck comes out of the zone. Dreski, good pressure, is able to do that. The Seawolves will go for somewhat of a change. Back behind the net, controlled by Wilms. And all the way down by Ambrose as Stony Brook will get the rest of their change. 2:10 left to go in the third period. Stony Brook down by 2 to the U.S. Navy Academy, 5-3. And we got a little bit of action going on here as a player has
Donna Kearney
got hit pretty hard. And I think, Bowser Fury letting his frustration out a little bit now. He'll be tossed from the game as he expresses his dismay to the referee.
Early shower. To his credit, he gets right off the ice. That's nice.
Yeah, someone's going to have to sit in the box. No, if it was I think Bowser Fury may have just got a minor and a misconduct, so I don't think he has to have anybody there in the box.
Oh, nice.
Another save by Wilms. Wilms has played very well for his first game as a Seawolf. 27 shots on goal. Mills has played excellent for the Navy team, taking 35 shots. You know, both goaltenders, have played outstanding. I'm sure both of them would have wanted 1 or 2 of those goals back, but you know what? Can't fault the goalies all the time. This is Kreisel now. And down low to Frawley, who missed the pass. And back up to Flannery.
This is that line that made noise at the beginning of the
Fleming's got
period.
that puck, and he shoots down low to find Kreisel. Back to Fleming. Over across the... All right. So we got Bowser Fury for head contact and a 10-minute misconduct. This is Barry now over to Cassone, and Cassone's trying to skate out with it, and Danny makes some nice moves, and out he comes.
Holy
and
smokes.
Through the neutral zone, he just throws one on, and Mills makes the save.
5-on-4.
And a good step up there by Ambrose, who's actually playing defense. I have him down as a forward. That's probably my mistake. And there's a home run pass to Wesley Hawkins that skimmed wide on Mills. Chris Joseph now with the puck, and he throws it across to Ambrose, and Ambrose will dump all the way down on goal.
Oh, bouncing.
And we're down to the last 36 seconds. Seawolves are going to lose their opener. And we are back here October 13th, where the Seawolves face University of Delaware, which
that's going to be a great
will
game.
be a good game. It's going to be a double weekend of Delaware, University of Delaware hockey, so we hope you guys tune in and watch us. Chris Joseph just took a puck off his body, and that definitely hurt him.
The Blue Hens of Delaware.
Oh, right out in front here, and
up
one last
and
chance, and up and over, and then the game will end. And the U.S. Naval Academy goes to 5-1. as they start their season off on a tear. And the Seabrooks, Seawolves will start their season off 0-1.
They're congratulating their goalie as well they should. He played a great game. I don't mean to be Ollie optimist, but it was not a bad game. It was a little starts and stops, but I think they've got the makings of a very good squad.
I don't disagree. I think they have great potential, and I think they'll shake this game out, and they will work the bugs out, and they'll have to be better for 3 periods. They can't have 6-minute lulls in a period. Cannot. And they've had 6-minute lulls in all 3 periods.
Yeah.
So they got to play 20 minutes solid, and they will. Coach Garofalo, Coach Bromstead, Coach Paramello, they'll get them all going, and you'll see. I'm pretty sure we'll see some big change results in the next game.
Unfortunately, that end of the ice is pretty close to the snack bar, and it looked like a couple of times a couple of the guys went off for a cup of coffee and came back. There they go.
And they salute their fans, and so
not bad, not a bad performance. That Navy squad is solid, though, man.
Yeah, they are. They are. They got a couple of good skaters. They got some good size on defense, and they've got good goaltending.
Yeah.
So
Mike Fox is extremely happy. The Admiral's walking off the ice.
All right. So we're gonna call it tonight. Thank you for joining Seawolves Hockey Live. We will see you October 13th.
Keep those cards and tweets coming, folks.
Have a great night. Thanks again. Bye-bye.